With the cloud and gloom we're seeing today, it's important to remember sometimes afternoons like this can produce much stronger storms for our area. Here on day 4 of Severe Weather Awareness Week in Minnesota, Chief Meteorologist Aaron White is showing us how tornadoes get their ratings.
Now, when we talk about tornadoes, we also talk about the rating of a tornado, but how exactly are those ratings determined? Well, after a tornado occurs, the National Weather Service will conduct a survey of the damage and will rate the tornado based upon that damage and estimate the winds. Now, the Enhanced Fujita Scale is used for the ratings and it ranges from 0 to 5. So let's break it down and look at what type of damage is produced at each level on the EF scale. First off, here's our model home. Now let's bring in our EF0 tornado. This is on the lower end. We're one of the weakest tornadoes, but they actually account for most of the reported tornadoes throughout the year. Winds are estimated at 65 to 85 miles per hour. They'll cause minimal damage. You might note some shingles flying off the roof and some branches down in the yard. Now let's take it up another level. Here's our EF1 tornado. Winds are estimated at 86 to 110 miles per hour. These tornadoes will produce a bit more damage, ripping off even more shingles, damaging some siding, and possibly throwing the debris at the house, smashing in windows. Once we get up to EF2, where winds are at 111 to 135 miles per hour, you're going to start to notice some more extensive damage to the overall structure. Winds of this magnitude can lead to sections of the roof flying off, can also flip over some vehicles. All right, our tornado is getting even larger now. We're looking at an EF3 tornado with winds of 136 to 165 miles per hour. This, of course, is going to cause even more extensive damage to the homes and even businesses, and could lead to even a partial collapse of the overall structure. Now, when we start talking about an EF4 tornado, this is where the entire structure could be destroyed. At this level, winds are approaching 200 miles per hour, and they actually tend to be larger in size and may even be comprised of multiple vortices around the main tornadic circulation. All right. Here we go. This is our max tornado. This is an EF5 tornado where winds are roaring at over 200 miles per hour. These tornadoes can lift up and completely wipe off homes off their foundation. And while these strong of tornadoes are quite rare, they can and do account for most of the damage and the greatest number of fatalities. And while you may never have to deal with a tornado hitting your home, workplace, or school, it's good to have a plan in place and discuss it with your family so that you're ready for when a tornado could strike. For KIMT News 3, I'm Chief Meteorologist Aaron White.
Such a good visual of what it can really do. And as a reminder, at 6:45 this evening, outdoor warning sirens will be sounding across Minnesota during a statewide drill. This is a good time to practice your storm safety preparations at home, work, or even out and about.